And this is a good thing to point out at the beginning of the day. Some of you might be here with this feeling of, I should be better at marketing myself. Yeah. There can be a low level shame, like, man, I should be better at this. And let me just suggest that that's insane, because that in no way matches reality. Because here's reality in my experience. Most of us, and most humans, are terrible at marketing themselves. We're bad at it. I mean, just check out your own life experience and see if that doesn't directly relate. Yeah, we're not good at marketing ourselves. And first of all, it's also good, it's a good thing to wonder, is that what we're doing? Is marketing ourselves? Because that can lead to a whole other level of neuroses, that it's me I'm marketing. We see they have a product and easy for them to market this little case, but it's me. So that's what I'm marketing. Is it though? Is that what you're marketing? I would wonder about that. And maybe we'll come to that later. But this idea that we have to be good at marketing at all, and certainly marketing our own work in whatever form, I don't find that's true. What I think is true is that humans are bad at it. We're bad at self-promotion. And you're only ever going to get slightly less shitty at it. You know, just to take the pressure off. You'll become not quite as bad as you used to be. And that's the peak. You know, you've just summited Mount Everest of marketing, to be slightly less bad at it. Now that sounds depressing at a certain, relieving, but also depressing, because like, oh shit, if I'm only ever going to be less bad, I'm still going to be bad at it, then what's the hope of marketing? Well, here it is. This is the redemption of the thing. So marketing ourselves is kryptonite for most of us. Yeah, it just almost kills us, makes us so weak. But what's our superpower? What's the yellow sun of this planet that makes us strong? Well, the superpower that we have is promoting other people. Isn't that true? Can't promote yourself or anything, but your friends. My God, some of your friends are still in business because of you. Some restaurants still in business because of you, because you're so good at promoting them. So that's, I think, a fairly strong universal. We're awkward. We feel weird about promoting ourselves. We feel wonderful about promoting others. To be, you know, there are some people who are able to shamelessly promote themselves. Yeah. They're called psychopaths. I don't know that. It's just not normal to do this, to walk around constantly saying, I'm so great. But it is really normal. It's a very human thing to walk around saying other people are so great. So what does that mean in terms of marketing? Well, it means that's how we market, is we make it really easy for the people who love us to promote us. Yeah. And instead of trying to find our ideal clients, I remember I had a colleague of mine, Karina Gordon Barnes, and I invited her to speak at a workshop I did 10 years ago in London, England. She was a local marketing consultant, and she and I had connected online, and I just said recklessly, I was like, hey, Karina, why don't you just speak for half an hour? Say whatever you want. And she gets up, and her opening words are, stop looking for your ideal clients. Now that's where I know I made a mistake. That was the realization moment. I just spent the last day and a half talking about niche and ideal client. And she opens with, stop looking for your ideal client, which was a real slap in the face. But then I realized what she was saying when she finished the sentence. She said, stop looking for your ideal clients. Why? Because your ideal clients are already looking for you. So this is a whole perceptual shift in marketing. Instead of trying to hustle to find our ideal clients, we realize, wait a minute, they're already looking for me. So then what does marketing become? It becomes making it easier for them to find you. Yeah. And making it easier for your people to spread the word to their people, and easier for those people to find you. These are the rough mechanics of it. So instead of getting better at pitching and getting better at that shamelessly plugging ourselves and selling people and convincing people to work with us, We just try to make it easier for people to find us, easier for our people to talk about us, the ones who already love us. And then we also want to make it safer for them to approach us, which is something that just, I don't know why, this is just not talked about very much in marketing, but it should be. Or maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe my business wouldn't do as well if everybody else was talking about it, but the safety, that's a big deal. We want to make it safe for them to approach us. And that means safe for them to check us out from a distance to see if it's a fit. A number of you have been following me for a while. You know, you didn't just see an ad for this workshop and think, oh, marketing for hippies, that's clever, and you signed up. No, you probably followed me on Instagram or on Facebook or, you know, etc. You went to a free First Thursday. There were a few other things that had it feel safe to actually spend some money or spend a whole day. So we want to be doing this. So you can feel how this shifts marketing. Yeah, in my understanding, marketing, sales, there's no convincing anybody. We're not trying to persuade anybody to work with us, genuinely. And yet, in doing it that way, you'll get more of the right kind of people working with you by not trying to persuade. Because the hidden agenda that underlies almost all of the marketing that I came across was this agenda to get them to buy, to get them to say yes. That was the hidden agenda. And it didn't matter the tactic. I mean, I got referred a book. I was at a retreat with my colleague Danny Inney, and the guy there's this book. It's so great. It's called The Challenger Sale, and I haven't read it yet, but I will read it. Right on the cover, it was like how to control the sales process or something. I was just like, oh man, it's right there. You know, you're in charge. You control them. You control the whole. And I don't think that's real. I don't think we're ever in control. I think there's just a conversation that we have. And people spend so much time trying to get better at pitching when they would do better to get good at a lot of other things. And now, a lot of the content from today is in this starter kit. And if you haven't watched that, I'll send you the link after and you can check that out. So I'm going to be light on the prescribed content today because I want more to get into your questions, but just know that's all there. And this piece is in there in much more depth.